And welcome in Hamilton, Georgia, Harris County High School Senior Night. Basketball action on Tuesday. Derek Moxley Concrete Service Game of the Week. Griffin Bears and your Harris County Tigers underway in a jump ball immediately. They're going to rack it up, do it again. Rick Beach Widget, Tyler Dykes over here, producer extraordinaire. Lana jumps up and she gets her own tip. And we're underway. Cricket colleague has possession over to Megan. There's Kennedy. Kennedy way across over the back of Cricket. They're going to get it, pass around. This one the girls look their best and play their best ball when they can move it around. Kennedy Muff has it. Ball got tipped, and now it goes off Harris County's fingertips. And Griffin takes it. Griffin has some good size. They beat Harris County just a couple weeks ago. Big upset up in Griffin. They won 49-46 back on January 23rd. 9-14 on the season is Griffin. But right now, a win today by Griffin would give them second place in the region, which would be huge. Ball's out, and they'll go back to the county. Griffin 7-4 in region play. Harris County 8-3. Harris County has to have this win to finish second. That goes off the fingertips. Looked like Carter Ransom, the senior, had to go off her fingertips. And here we go down with Griffin. Hard to see the numbers of some of these girls' hair as the game goes. Able to pick them up a little bit better. And after that, Carter Ransom right in the way. Megan has it on a fast break coming down. Tries to lay it up. Can't quite get there. Lana gets the rebound. Misses over to Megan. Now Griffin steals it, and they're coming up court. Good job on this defense to fall back. Not allow Griffin to get any kind of fast break. A lot of size right there. Good play by Mackenzie Smith, number 15. There's kind of trying to answer. Kennedy over to Carter Ransom, in and out. And Lana gets the rebound, doing what she does best, but she can't put it back. There's Mackenzie Smith with the rebound. And here come them Lady Bears back down court. And they're going to call a foul. And Griffin will go to the line. I do not have a number 23 on my roster, so I apologize. No 23 on my roster. February is underway, which is this busy time. Here we go. We got to get ready for region tournament and the GHSA playoffs. And Cricket has it swiped away, but let's see what they call. That'll be a foul on Griffin. And Kennedy Muff will inbound the pass. Bounce pass, trying to get it to Lana. Unorthodox, but she got it off the front of the rim. Kennedy got the rebound, and she puts it back. And Harris County gets their first points of the game. They're going back to Mackenzie Smith. She lays it up and misses. And rebound right there by Carter Ransom, and has Harris County the ball coming down. Kennedy shoots and hits the three. And just like that, Harris County takes a 5-3 lead. They're trying to get into Mackenzie Smith again. And let's see who that fouls on. We're going to watch this official. I believe it was on Cricket. It was. Mackenzie Smith misses her first. She's a junior. That one goes up and in. And there's Cricket with it. Lily Watson in for Harris County, and we get a foul. A travel, I'm sorry, on Kennedy. And the ball goes rolling to the storage room over by the Griffin girls' locker room. Here comes Griffin. And there's a layup for Maya Hancock, and here comes Lana, and they're going to get her for travel. They're going to give her right back to the Lady Bears. Remember, this is a 3-point game up in Griffin. Griffin with a 3-point 49-46 victory over the Lady Tigers, surprising fashion. Trying to get McKenzie under the basket is Griffin. Long pass, errant pass, but they recover it. And she stepped back, or they went backcourt violation. I'm all over the road tonight, Tyler. That's why I got my co-pilot up here with me, a producer, spotter, and he even can do some fill-in play-by-play. Here comes Harris County attacking. Kennedy Muff thought about a three, pulls it back, tries to pass it off. And now it's Harris County going. I believe she stepped out. He was pointing down. There's the pass in. Here comes Griffin. Up by 1 here in the first period. And Lana reaches in there, grabs it. Now she takes off down court. And now another turnover. McKenzie has it, passes it. And there's a 3-ball for Kamaya Hancock. Nice play. Now it's County passing around. Muff going for 3 again. Misses. Lily Watson gets the rebound, and the freshman puts it back. Pulls Harris County within 2. Under 3 minutes to go. Long pass. Ball stays with Griffin. Mackenzie Smith fighting with Lily down there. Nice play. Here comes Harris County with the ball. Lily has it again, fighting. Nice play, Mackenzie Smith twice. Swatting it away. Nice ball handle and a contact down there, but no foul called. And the ball goes up. And not in, but good play right there, Josiah Willis, the freshman, getting the ball, running down court, trying to get the layup, and she gets fouled. And Willis will go to the line. Makes the first one. And here we go. Nice job right there by the freshman hitting the 2 free throws. And there's Lana tipping it away, getting the steal, running up. Ran a little too far and missed the layup. Here comes Griffin. Under 2 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Megan Hewlin playing some defense down there, forcing the passes around. Smith way over here. 3 ball by Lauren Henley comes up short. Nice job fighting for it down there was Bella Daniel. And she'll go to the line. Looks like they're going to call Lana for a foul. Now send the senior Bella Daniels to the line. Up and in. Here's her second free throw. Misses. Lily Watson with the rebound. Goes it over to Megan. Comes Hewling up court. Long pass. Nice play right there. Keeping it in. Lily has it under the goal. And it's going to stay Harris County possession. Brooke Chester coming to the game. Nice play down there. Fresh in. She's going to be inbounding it right here. Harris County gets in the line. They break off. Long throw down to Megan. Reset, do it again. Over to Chester again. She's going to fire a 3. And it goes in. Brooke Chester into the game. Hits a 3. And with under a minute to go, Harris County with the lead. 12-10. Griffin passing it around. They get a good look. Airmails it. Right there, you saw Josiah Willis getting it. Josiah came down court, puts it in. Harris County with a 4-point lead. Shot clock is off. Harris County trying to play this defense. Megan went for the interception, missed it. They're going to leave her open, and it's another air ball. And Harris County's going to get the ball with 12 seconds. And Coach Ramsey Dunn would love nothing more than Harris County take it right here and get a quick bucket and get that big 6-point lead going to the second quarter. Ram over there hollering. Here it comes. Lily has it, passes it over to Willis. Willis up and in, and Harris County has that 6-point lead. Griffin could just throw up a prayer, and they do, and it misses. And we'll go to the second. Harris County 16, Griffin 10 on Kudzu Sports.
At Glenn Smith Chevrolet, let's kick off 2026 with a bang. We will not be undersold. Powerful full-size Chevy Silverados up to $13,750 off. Rugged mid-size Chevy Colorados up to $9,000 off. Enjoy no payments until springtime. Get your lowest price guaranteed today. Smart people from all over the USA come to Glenn Smith Chevrolet. Get ready to smile.
And welcome back. Harris County Griffin locked in a tight one. It was about a point one way then the other, but Harris County pulling away there towards the end, but they got to keep that energy, keep that momentum here in the second quarter. And on senior night, it was a freshman, Josiah Willis, stealing the show. Here comes Lana up and just misses. And Griffin gets the rebound. A nice job right there keeping it in their possession. And Harris kind of going to take over. It looks like Griffin stepped out of bounds. Here comes Chester bringing it up court. Brooke looking around. Going to bounce past the Cricket. Cricket gets a hold of it. Back to Chester. Over to Lana at the free throw line. She thought about a jumper. And she's going to get fouled, and she'll go to the line. And get her 2 free throws right here. So we're just getting started here in the second quarter. Misses the first. And makes the second, makes it a 7-point lead. Griffin, good ball movement. Lana tips it right to Ram. Coach Ramsey, Johnny on the spot. You know this is a big game, no, it being senior night, but we already mentioned what's on the line. Second place in the region. That's what you're playing for tonight. Long pass. Griffin moving it around. Hard off the rim. Griffin able to get the rebound. And we have a foul. Let's see who they call it on. They're going to call it on number 21. That's senior Carter Ramson. And it looks like Lily Watson about to check in after this free throw here. First one is up. And no good. Carter Ransom off, Lily Watson in. Kennedy Muff shoots a 3-ball, misses, and there goes Griffin getting the rebound. They're trying to get a little bit of momentum, stack it after making that free throw. They're going to have a shooter open, misses. Brooke going for the rebound, and it goes off her fingertips and out. And there's Brooke Chester again getting a rebound. She's coming up court. Nice screen by Cricket. And we're going to have a foul. They're going to call it on Wilder. He's going to put Chester on the line. Harold Carter in the house taking photographs. Awesome pictures of basketball, and Harold, one of the big-time representatives and supporters of Harris County basketball, especially the Lady Tigers. That ball was loose with a good screen down there, preventing Harris County from getting it. There's a 3-ball, and misses, and it stays Griffin. Griffin loving to try to shoot. The long ones coming up short, but right there, look at the size. Nice fighting by Lily Watson. Number 15 down there for Griffin. Having a good night right under the goal. It's Mackenzie Smith. She is just a junior. You can see her standing down here under the goal now. And they're trying to discuss the fouls to the Griffin coaches. And now they're going to make a substitution. Hancock checks back in. Kamaya Hancock checks back in for Griffin. Comes Brooke coming up court, pass over to Cricket. Cricket looking. Goes to Kennedy. Kennedy jump pass over to Lana. Goes to Cricket for three. Cricket gets her own rebound and over the head. Hits layup. And Cricket Colley doing what she does, making fantastic plays in this Harris County's defense, answering right back. They try to capture this momentum and try to hold on to it. A 9-point lead, the biggest lead of the night. Kennedy over to Cricket again. She thought about the three ball, goes to Brooke. Brooke bounced past to Lily. Lily puts it up, can't get it to go in. Another try by Lily Watson, and that one goes in off the backboard. And now Harris County up 11, double-digit lead. The crowd really getting into it now. We've seen Coach Ram, these teams really feed off that energy and build these leads up. Unable to do that the first time they met Griffin. Ended up costing them. Mackenzie Smith gets a rebound, but she passes it out. And Lily Watson with the rebound. Lily over to Brooke. Brooke coming up court. Cricket's open down in the corner. Over to Lana. And Lana puts it in. And there's a timeout, Griffin. And we're going to take it with them right here on Kudzu Sports in Georgia, Alabama Sports Live.
When you have everything you need, anytime the motivation hits, you can give everything you've got.
Did you just become a morning person?
Maybe.
Enjoy 24-hour access at most Planet Fitness clubs. Save $28 or more when you join for just $1 down, $15 a month. Cancel anytime. Deal ends Friday, February 27th.
You in?
Planet Fitness. We're all strong on this planet.
And welcome back. Harris County going on a run. And Griffin having to burn that time out. Try to slow this Harris County attack down as this defense starting to suffocate these Griffin shooters. And they're feeding off that energy, putting it on offense, and then it's just going all right for Harris County here in the second. Long three off the rim. Here come Harris County. And there's a foul call, looks like. Harris County on an 8-1 run here in the second quarter. Willis' first free throw in and out. Try to hit this one. And she does. They try to get it into Smith. Nice play, Lily Watson swatting it away. And the Harris County freshman getting some work in tonight against this big center for Griffin. 3-ball, Lana gets it. Coming right up court. Has Willis, there's a pass to Willis. Willis can't get it to go. Cricket goes up. And swatted away, stays Lady Tigers basketball. Jordan Kozart coming in, and Cricket going to catch a breather. Willis going to inbound it now over to Lana. Lana gets it stolen by McKenzie. And they're going to get Lily Watson on the foul. And she was trying to steal it back from Mackenzie Smith. And Lauren Henley inbounds it for the Lady Bears. Griffin, Harris County stay in same region next season. Henley under pressure by Willis. She gets it off, but out of bounds. Now it's Harris County basketball with under 3 minutes to go here in the second. We're getting close to halftime. Megan Hewling bringing it in. Megan coming up court. Pass over to Willis. Willis going to stop. Jumper. Right in the net. And it's an 11-1 second quarter advantage for the Lady Tigers. And there's a 3-ball. That's what Griffin needed to try to get some momentum back, and finally an answer to this Harris County offense. Harris County misses theirs. It goes off the hand of Hancock. So it'll be county ball. Kennedy Muff will inbound it, it looks like. Senior has it. Over to Megan. Megan passes it back to Kennedy. Megan drives, puts it up and misses, but Kozart gets the rebound and passes it to nobody. It goes out. Megan Hewling and Jordan Kozart, the only two juniors on this Harris County team. They celebrate the 4 seniors today. What an amazing career all 4 have had for Harris County. Kozart playing some nice defense, forced the pass over. Now it's Megan on defense. Shot goes up, misses. Mackenzie Smith gets the rebound and the putback, and it's Griffin now trying to get on a run and close this deficit up. Hewling to Willis. Willis, long pass over back to Hewling. Somehow gets back to Josiah. She loses grip of it. We're going out, and she steps out. And here comes Griffin. Look out. They're getting a little bit of momentum going. Mentioned the 4 seniors for Harris County. Lana Coulter, Carter Ramson, Collie, and Kennedy Muff. Mackenzie Smith has a long pass, but intercepted right there. Willis Willis coming up court. Layup just misses, and it's rebounded by Henley. As the pass stays live, 3-ball goes in. That was Hancock hitting the 3. That pulls them within 8. Now Willis goes in. Harris County needs to answer this Griffin offense. There's a bucket by Willis. Shot clock off. Harris County up by 10. So we're approaching halftime. Griffin passing it around. They're going to get a shot here towards the going into half. Stop. Long 3. Hits the front of the rim. Harris County's going to drive it up. Willis has it. Willis with 3. Willis puts it up and in. And that's the way we go to halftime. Lady Tigers 31, Lady Bears 19 on Kudzu Sports in Georgia, Alabama Sports Live.
At Glenn Smith Chevrolet. Let's kick off 2026 with a bang. We will not be undersold. Powerful full-size Chevy Silverados up to $13,750 off. Rugged mid-size Chevy Colorados up to $9,000 off. Enjoy no payments until springtime. Get your lowest price guaranteed today. Smart people from all over the USA come to Glenn Smith Chevrolet. Get ready to smile.
For the big, for the small, the short, and the tall. Peacemakers, risk takers. For the optimists, pessimists, exhibitionists. For long distance love. For the farsighted, nearsighted. For introverts and extroverts. For the thinkers and the doers. For old friends. Coca-Cola. For everyone.
At Jack Houston Memorial Hospital, our focus is you. Even though we performed more than 1,300 joint replacements last year, we treat you like you are our only patient. Your surgeon explains your joint replacement, so nothing is a surprise. Our team knows your treatment plan, and we work together to get you back on your feet again. That's why our hospital is recognized year after year as a leader in patient satisfaction and quality of care. Jack Houston Memorial Hospital. Excellence, always.
Whether you're building your business or finding your dream home, G2 Real Estate is with you every step of the way. Commercial or residential, our mission is the same, turning your vision into reality. With experience, insight, and a commitment to your success, we're more than brokers, we're your partners. G2 Real Estate, building futures one property at a time.
Planet Fitness, there's strength in numbers. The number of different workouts to do.
1, 2, 3. Woo!
Different clubs to do it in. Friends to do it with.
Looking good, everybody.
Yeah, we are.
And the number of ways to recover from it all.
You got this, come on.
And it all adds up to one membership. The Planet Fitness Black Card. Access any location, bring a friend anytime, and recover in the Black Card Spa.
One more, everybody.
We're all strong on this planet. Planet Fitness.
Hello, everybody. This is E.J. Jones with the Sports Visions Morning Show for the best in local, regional, and national sports news. Weekdays from 6 a.m. to 9 a.m.
You can find the Sports Visions Morning Show on Facebook, YouTube. Also, you can listen to us on Apple and Spotify by typing in the Sports Visions Morning Show and download the Sports Visions radio app right now in your app store today.
Sports Vision 92.1. We are your hometown sports guys.
Houlihan serves fresh, handcrafted dishes made just the way you like them. Juicy burgers, sizzling steaks, crisp salads, and shareable appetizers set the table for every appetite. Relax with friends, celebrate special moments, or enjoy a casual night out. Houlihan's delivers great food, great drinks, and great times, with 2 locations in Columbus, downtown at the Marriott Hotel and on Sidney Simons Boulevard at the Doubletree Hotel.
And just like that, halftime over. Rick Beach back with you here on Kudzu Sports. And Griffin gets us going here. Harris County with a 31-19 lead here. Start of the third. Over to Mackenzie Smith. And Kennedy Muff tries to steal it from her. And a quick putback for Mackenzie. Now it's a 10-point lead for Harris County, clinging to this little 10-point lead now. Not a little 10-point lead. It's a good size, but it was a lot bigger there in the second quarter. And Griffin went on a run, pulled it in within 12 at halftime. Harris County trying to stretch it back out. Muff does a great job hitting both the free throws. Now over, Griffin going to fire a three off. Hancock misses, and Muff gets the rebound. Cricket thought about it, passes over to Megan. Megan don't think long. She shoots it, just misses. Here comes Griffin. Long pass over to Henley. Good ball movement. McKenzie, that's who they want to have it up underneath. Henley drives in. Nothing doing. And Megan Hewling gets the rebound. And that's going to go off the cabling on the goal. I believe that was Carter Ransom putting it up. It was. And here comes Griffin. That one hits off the front of the rim and misses. Here comes Kennedy Muff up court. Over to Megan Hewling. Hewling, errant pass. Griffin has the ball. Wide open three-pointer, and Hancock makes it. And that's a 9-point lead now for Harris County. We'd like to thank, right as a timeout on the court, I'd like to thank the Harris County Sheriff's Office for their continued support of Kudzu Sports and all sports here in Harris County and Harris County High School. Sheriff Jolly's staple in the community. And I'd like to thank the deputies on the streets, the jail staff, the admin staff and court services, and the investigators over at Harris County Sheriff's Office. Also like to thank Whistling Pig Barbecue. Whistling Pig done a fantastic job this year helping the flag football. Had our banquet over the weekend. Whistling Pig catered it, did an awesome job. Whistling Pig, longtime supporter of Kudzu Sports. So we'd like to thank the Pig up there in Pine Mountain. And here we go. Kennedy over to Megan. Megan looking. Gonna stop. Nice pass over to Ramsey. Carter Ramson. Lana couldn't get it to go. And Mackenzie Smith, another rebound. Passing it around. Now they're thinking about it. Over to McKenzie. Couple bounce pass, high off the glass. Lana bringing it up court. Pass over to Megan. Megan wanted the three, gets it over to Cricket. Collie to Kennedy. Kennedy takes the three, and it goes in. Harris County needed that just to get a little bit of momentum back away from Griffin. Griffin just hanging around, hanging around. That's dangerous when a team can do that. Missed layup. Harris County with the rebound. Carter Ramson gets it, passes it over to Muff, and a foul. And Kennedy will go to the line. That one misses, and it's going to be Henley with the rebound for Griffin. Here comes Griffin. That one goes off the foot of Harris County, and Griffin stays in possession. Lana gets it. She's coming down court over to Megan Hewling. Megan back to Lana. Look at that ball movement. Results in 2 points for the Lady Tigers. And it's a 15-point lead. And it's going to be a travel. That'll give the ball to Harris County. Willis pass over to Muff. She gets it into Lana. Lana, nice move. Didn't quite get the basket. Trying again, now Lily has it. And there's a bucket and a foul. And Lana Coulter, recent commit to Albany Tech, will go to the line and try to make this a 3-point play. Here with 3:30 to go. She tries to stretch this lead out to 18. And it'll remain 17. Mackenzie Smith gets the rebound. Here comes Griffin. Nice play right there, Lana, to get her hand in there. Keep the momentum from shifting over to Griffin. Any try to suffocate all of it. Keep it is what Harris County wants to do. Griffin passing it around. Nice bounce pass off the foot of Lana. Remain Griffin ball. Harris County with a 17-point lead. But it don't. Timeout on the court. We'll take it with them here on Kudzu Sports in Georgia, Alabama Sports Live. And welcome back into the Derek Moxley Concrete Service Harris County Game of the Week. As it's a doubleheader, girls, boys, basketball right here on Kudzu Sports. No good. Lily down there fighting. Lana goes fighting for it. They're going to call jump ball, possession, Harris County. Arrow pointing towards the Lady Tigers. Griffin trying to come back up court. 17-point lead for the Lady Tigers here in the third. Mackenzie Smith has it, and she'll go to the line as Josiah Willis with a penalty. Smith misses the first one. And that one misses. Lana gets the rebound. Hewling over to Brooke. Brooke Chester goes to Willis. Willis to Watson. And Watson gets it in. Looks like she got a possible finger in the eye. Griffin coming in. Now mishandles it. Goes out of bounds. And Willis will do the inbounding for the County. Still a little over 2 minutes to go. Here in the third, Watson over to Chester. Chester over to Coulter. And a hard foul. Lana will go to the line for two. Lana takes the first one. Up and misses hard off the back of the rim. Second one misses as well. Score remains 19. But not for long, as it's a 21-point lead for the Lady Tigers. Long pass. Griffin doing a good job moving it around. Takes the three, and it's in. Nice bucket right there for Ricey Smith. Willis has it. Willis lays it up, misses. Mackenzie Smith has a rebound. Here comes Griffin. And it's going to be Lady Tigers basketball. Willis will inbound it. I want to thank Backwoods Barbecue. They've been the food truck here at all these basketball games. Had them at the baseball game last night. That bucket goes in for Brooke Chester. Just talking to Drew after the game. Told him I see him all these events. I still haven't managed to have no Backwoods Barbecue since the Little League over the summer. And here we go, Lana with it. Lana lays it up and in. stretching the lead out for Harris County. Appreciate Drew and Backwoods Barbecue coming to all these Harris County events. There's a foul going to take to the line is going to be Henley. Lauren Henley, senior for Griffin, will go to the line. Harris County trying to finish second in the region. All that matters going in region tournament, going into state seeding and all that. You want to be as good as you can, have as much on your resume as possible. When these teams in the state start looking you up. As Aubrey Gates checks in. And that one goes in for Henley. Cozart has it. Hard off the rim. Here we go. Cozart has it. Cozart taking it in. And there's the bucket. And that'll be the end of the third. We go to the fourth. It's all Lady Tigers in Hamilton on Kudzu Sports. And welcome back in. Final quarter of play here on senior night. State Griffin. Harris County honoring the seniors. Tonight, Kennedy Muff, Madeline Colley, Alana Coulter, and Carter Ransom. Great career they've had here for Harris County, region championships, deep playoff runs. They've been a part of a lot of good stuff. They're looking to keep that momentum. That's what's so good about this game right here. You can have this momentum going. Kennedy Muff for three misses. A nice rebound by Carter Ransom. And here come the Lady Tigers again on offense. Lana has it. Lana passes over to Muff. Muff tries another three. Comes up short. Lana chases down the rebound. Kennedy over to Megan Hewling. Megan, the cricket for three, and misses. But Carter Ransom gets the rebound, puts it back, and a foul. The Collie boys loving it down there on the front row. Carter Ransom, first one misses. Liam and Xander Collie cheering their sister on loud and proud. And that one goes in, makes it a 53-29 lead. Passing it around. And a hard foul. Cricket Collie went down hard. She gets up smiling. Typical Cricket fashion. She's tough as they come. Tackle football player growing up over at Waverly Hall. Who can forget that pass in flag football state championship? Scramble hit as she throws it into the end zone for the touchdown. And really started that big 32-0 win for the flag football team. Now it's 6.5 minutes to go here. Cricket, another senior night for Cricket Collie. She's still got another one after this. Track and field, which track started today with their first meet. We'll mention it during the boys game, how much is going on now for the county. Track and field. Soccer started tonight at Otis Spencer. Baseball started last night, varsity. So you'll have varsity, JV, freshman, all these sports, all these events going nonstop here in Harris County. Spring sports has sprung, and the basketball team is, hopefully the Lady Tigers can have a run. Carter Ransom intercepts that one. Cricket Collie has it coming down, stop. In and out. Megan Hewling tries to put it back, and she gets fouled. And she'll go to the line. Six minutes. Second shot misses as well. They're down there fighting for that rebound. Nice play right there. Zanaya Scott into the game, the sophomore. Kennedy contests the three, but what a shot. By Wilder, hit the three. Lana has it. Lana over to Megan. Megan puts it up and in. Answers back. Harris County, we mentioned they lost to Griffin last time they played up in Griffin, 49-46. Looked like we was heading down that road again with another close game. This team back and forth in the first quarter. Harris County able to stretch it out right at the end of the first quarter. They seized that momentum and haven't looked back since. Took a 6-point lead into in between first and second quarter, and then just stretched it out from there on. But it was really close up until a little 4-point, 6-point run at the end of the first quarter. Lana saves it, gets it over to Willis. Willis bringing it up court. See what she wants to do. She's going to stop, think about it, give it to Lana. Lana hesitate, puts it up and in. Lana Coulter having a fantastic senior season, keeping it going tonight. Henley puts it up and she'll go to the line for two. Ooh, in and out. Second shot. That one didn't miss, went right in. That was not an emergency announcement. That was the senior escorts going down to the court. Carter Ransom gets it in. And here go the senior parents. By the stampede behind me and Tyler. And Scott getting in there, mixing it up a little bit. Griffin will inbound it underneath their own goal. Scott gets the interception. She's going to take it down on her own. Nice fake out. Don't result in any points. And Griffin coming down. Harris County with a big 27-point lead. And that one goes to the scorers table. Shot put up, miss. Lana gets the rebound. Muff has it. Muff over to Scott. Scott back to Kennedy. Kennedy thought about the shot, gives it to Lana. Lana don't think about it. She does it, and it goes in. Lana Coulter having a fantastic season and a fantastic game. And bucket for Griffin. Under 3 minutes to go here in the fourth. Muff puts it up and in. We got a timeout on the court. We'll take it with them on Kudzu Sports. And welcome back. We try to wrap up this game, and the Lady Tigers wrap up their regular season here against Griffin, securing that number 2 spot in the region Muff went for it. I'm going to call a foul on Kennedy. Carter Ransom comes out. The senior gets a big ovation from the sideline. The bench gives her hugs and high fives. And Lily Watson checks in. Cricket swats it away. Cozart checks in. Madeline Cricket Colley checks out. Goes to the bench, gets a big ovation. Lana and Kennedy, the only two seniors out there now. I'm sure they'll get their walk-off one at a time. Their curtain call. Mackenzie Smith puts it up and in. It's going to be Lana thrown into Megan Hewling. Hewling bringing them up court. Lana, nice shot, nice bucket. And now it'll be Kennedy Muff getting the curtain call. Going to the sidelines, high fives and hugs all around on the bench. And there's one more to do. The next stoppage will be fantastic senior Lana Coulter. And there's the whistle on a foul. First one misses. Willis checks in. Big hug to Lana. Look at that bench. Excited for Lana over there. Big hugs for everybody. The whole team hugging over there. As Lana comes out of the game, her senior season isn't over. The regular season is. Still got postseason. We mentioned this Harris County team. We've seen this offense get hot, and they can make a run. They're going to try to make another one to the Final Four. Willis has it. Willis, nice move, puts it up, and that goes in. And Mackenzie Smith gets that one to go. How about Brooke Chester going after that one? Under a minute to go in the game. Griffin passes in, watching the clock. Harris County dominating tonight. Scott has it over to Chester. Thought about it, fires it off, and Scott gets it. Trying to get it to Cozart. Mackenzie Smith gets it. Shot clock is off. Griffin bringing it down. That's a miss. That bucket goes in, and that's going to run the clock down. Harris County going to win this one 68-42. Congratulations, Lady Tigers, finishing second in the region in regular season. And congratulations, seniors, on another great regular season as they get ready for postseason play. We're going to take a break, and we'll be back. We'll have the boys game coming up later here on Kudzu Sports and Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Please give another round of applause to these girl basketball seniors. We want to take a minute to thank these young men and women for their time and talents they gave to the program. The HC Tiger Nation is proud of all of your accomplishments and cannot wait to see where life takes you. We look forward to seeing you back for games, and always remember, no matter where life takes you, once a Tiger, always a Tiger.
At Glenn Smith Chevrolet. Let's kick off 2026 with a bang. We will not be undersold. Powerful full-size Chevy. Smart people from all over the USA come to Glenn Smith Chevrolet. Get ready to smile.
For the big, for the small, the short, and the tall. For everyone.
At Jack Houston Memorial Hospital, our focus is you. Even though we performed more than 1,300 joint replacements last year, we treat you like you are our only patient. Your surgeon explains your joint replacement, so nothing is a surprise. Our team knows your treatment plan. That's why our hospital is recognized year after year as a leader in patient satisfaction and quality of care. Jack Houston Memorial Hospital. Excellence, always.
Whether you're building your business or finding your dream home, G2 Real Estate is with you every step of the way. Commercial or residential, our mission is the same, turning your vision into reality. With experience, insight, and a commitment to your success, we're more than brokers, we're your partners. G2 Real Estate, building futures one property at a time.
At Planet Fitness, there's strength in numbers. The number of different workouts to do.
1, 2, 3.
Different clubs to do it in. Friends to do it with.
Looking good, everybody.
Yeah, we are.
And the number of ways to recover from it all.
You got this. Come on.
And it all adds up to one membership. The Planet Fitness Black Card. Access any location, bring a friend anytime, and recover in the Black Card Spa.
One more, everybody.
We're all strong on this planet. Planet Fitness.
Hello, everybody. This is DJ Jones with the Sports Visions Morning Show for the best in local, regional, and national sports news. Weekdays from 6 a.m. to 9 a.m.
You can find the Sports Visions Morning Show on Facebook, YouTube. Also, you can listen to us on Apple and Spotify by typing in the Sports Visions Morning Show, and download the Sports Visions radio app right now in your app store today.
Sports Vision 92.1. We are your hometown sports guys.
Houlihan serves fresh, handcrafted dishes made just the way you like them. Juicy burgers, sizzling steaks, crisp salads, and shareable appetizers set the table for every appetite. Relax with friends, celebrate special moments, or enjoy a casual night out. Houlihan's delivers great food, great drinks, and great times, with 2 locations in Columbus, downtown at the Marriott Boulevard at the Doubletree Hotel.
And welcome back. Rick Beach with you at Harris County High School here in Hamilton, Georgia. And yes, this game is starting with a technical foul on Harris County. And Griffin makes the second one. And inauspicious start for Harris County. Griffin having an awesome season as they're and now we're going back over here and discussing and here we go. Griffin going around, a random buzzer went off, but it's 3-0 Griffin. And here they go back again. No foul call. Bounce pass, passing it around. Good ball movement by the Bears. Missed the three, gets the bucket, might get three the hard way. As he'll be going to the line. That one goes in. Griffin 21-2 this season. There's DJ with the ball trying to get it out. Just so much size on this Griffin team. And here we go down court. Nice pass. And bucket. Looks like Lou going to call timeout early. We're trying to get the bearings ourselves up here in the broadcast booth. So we're getting this game started 8-0, 59 seconds into the game. Griffin 10-1 in region play. But they got bigger fish than that. They're thinking state, as they're ranked number 5 in Max Preps in division in 4A. Number 40 overall in the state. But that number 5 ranking in 4A is pretty impressive. Sparks throws it way out. And let's see, we got substitutions already. Solomon comes out, and I believe that's Cam Atkins coming in. Now we're settling up here. Griffin moving the ball around so good. And I say that, got a good jinx, but it jinxed the good way for us as this Harris County getting the turnover. Atkins gets it over to Dunlap. Dunlap to Hosley. Miles' shot was way off at the turnover. As Amir Dunlap gets the steal. Let's see, it looks like he got fouled. Harris County will keep the ball. Cam Atkins going to inbound it. Atkins, Hosley, Tyron Russell, Miles Robinson in the game along with Dunlap. There's Dunlap with the ball. Stop, puts it up, and can't get it. There's Jace Touchstone with the rebound. Now it's Harris County trying to get their first points of the game. goes up, and the ball goes out, and it will stay Harris County ball. County's trying to get it in. Nice bounce pass. And there's the first bucket of the game for Harris County. Miles Robinson gets it in. There's a 3-ball by Damari Bailey. Bailey listed 6'4", 170. Dunlap and Atkins playing hot potato back and forth. Now Atkins makes the call. He's running up. Pass it over to Dunlap. Dunlap takes it over. He's looking, gets a screen by Miles. Gets over to DJ. DJ comes in. Nice pass. Mishandled by Tyron. Tyron over to Miles. Miles puts it up and just can't get it to drop. And it'll go back the other way as Griffin comes up court. Thought about the 3, pulled it back. And that's a turnover. Tyron Russell has it. He's over to Amir. And Griffin started on fire, really slowing down a little bit. Harris County going to take a 3-ball. Just misses. Rebound, Bubba Sullivan. Bubba Sullivan passes it over. And Jordan Mays lays it in. Mays, the senior, listed at 6'2", so much size on this Griffin team. And there it is. Jace Touchstone has it. Touchstone, nice spin. And Mays can't get it to go in, but he'll go to the line for 2. Amari, Jordan Mays, mentioned the 6'2" senior. Go to the line. Just looking out on the court. So we got a looks like a whole line change for Harris County. Everybody coming in and out. So looking at the roster I was given, they got number 0 as a 5'8", 160-pound Jacoby Gadsden. I do not believe number 0 is 5'8", 160. We'll get that corrected, and a dunk by Bubba Sullivan. Harris County moving it around, puts it up, and the shot misses. Number 0 gets it. He gets it over to Bailey. We got a whistle and a foul. And that one goes in. The ball gets stuck. And Bailey's second shot misses. Long pass, errant pass. Griffin ball. Looks like Dunlap checks back in. Sullivan puts it up and in. That's a 3-ball. 20-2. Scoreboard up here. Check it. Harris County fighting. He'll go to the line. That's Braylon Biggs. Makes it. (18-3) is the score. And the second one misses. Here comes Griffin up court. Bailey gets it over to Bubba. Bubba Sullivan thought about it. Nice play, but they're going to say didn't work. Going to be county basketball. Look at this pressure by Griffin. Whistle. We got a foul. Biggs getting banged on down there a couple times. This is the second foul they've had against to happen on him. Aiden Robinson is going to inbound it. And a quick shot and a three-pointer is good. Lamari Gunn Eason hitting the three ball. And Griffin's shot is no good, and he steps on the line. See Griffin's coach not happy down there. They got bodies falling everywhere underneath the basket. Look at that shot, just throws it up and drops it down like rain into the basket. Comes Amari. See what Dunlap can do here. He's dangerously close to the backcourt. Throws it and he steps out. Aiden Robinson tried his best to stay in bounds, but to no avail. And it'll be Griffin. We mentioned number 5 team on Max Preps. I saw a list the other day, had him at number 7 in the coaches poll in 4A. Look at the ball movement, and just like that, throws it out. They got to slow down sometimes. They already have a lot of their subs in this game, does Griffin, who are not listed. That pass is too high. And Coach Ellison running them in and out like a conveyor belt. Keeping some fresh legs in the game. So they're going against this big team from Griffin. And they're going to call a travel. Nice job right there. Aiden getting the ball. Triple team. Not much he can do right there. That was shot goes in. Amari Dunlap hits that one. 22-8 lead here. Shot clock is off. Griffin, see if they take the last shot of the first quarter. They drive it in, puts it up, gets the rebound. He'll go to the line with 11.8 seconds. Big number 14 at the line. Makes the first one. Spencer Bowden checks in for the County. Second shot. Drops right in. 24-8 lead. So Harris County can close it out with some points. Cam Atkins has it. 5. Going down to 3. Going down to 2. He's going to shoot it. Tip. And we'll end the first quarter. It's Griffin 24. Harris County 8.
At Glenn Smith Chevrolet, let's kick off 2026 with a bang. We will not be undersold. Powerful full-size Chevy Silverados up to $13,750 off. Rugged mid-size Chevy Colorados up to $9,000 off. Enjoy no payments until springtime. Get your lowest price guaranteed today. Smart people from all over the USA come to Glenn Smith.
Welcome back. Harris County with the ball. Shot up. And here comes Griffin with it. Bounce pass like a pinball. Nobody wants to fall on it. Now they're going to fight for it. They're going to call a jump ball. Good play right there. Aiden Robinson jumping right in. Ball goes in. Let's see. I don't think they called points. Going to the line, it is 26. They did give him the bucket. Now he's going to shoot. And another foul. Puts that one up in and out, and Harris County Bowden gets the rebound. Atkins calling the play. DJ drives in, can't get it. Griffin with the rebound. Harris County trying to put a double team on the ball carrier. Can't get it. Another tip. Long three off the rim. Atkins gets the rebound. Shot no good. Sparks gets the rebound. And it's Robinson with a long two-pointer. Aiden Robinson hitting a shot. And that pass goes to the County bench. Sparks come up, stop, pass over to Dunlap. The County getting some ball movement. Shot misses. Nice rebound by Sparks. And loses it to Griffin. Touchstone. Nice little jump shot, puts it in. Bowden gets the shot, can't get nothing off. And look at that size from Griffin, just taking the ball. Touchstone lays it in. And it's 30-10. Ball goes out. And it'll be another, if you're familiar with hockey, be a line change. So they're running them on and off. Shot misses, but they're going to say he stepped on the baseline. Going to be County ball. Miles puts it up and then drops it in. Nice play, Miles Robinson. And they're going to be County ball. County inbound it. Miles trying to find a hold of it, can't get it. Here comes Griffin. And Bubba gets fouled, misses the shot, but he'll go to the line for two. Tried the no-look pass and looked pretty accurate. Maybe his own teammates got caught off by surprise. And we got a foul. County going to inbound it. Let's see what Miles wants to do with it. Put it up, man. It's Griffin going the other way. Nice pass and bucket right there. Back to a 20-point deficit for the County. Long three. Just misses. Griffin tries a three. They come up short. Nice rebound. Now Harris County has the rebound. Shot it up and off. Nice rebound for Harris County. Comes Dunlap. Dunlap looking. Long pass. They're fighting for it. Griffin has it, and nice play. Very impressive play right there, keeping his balance with a man on him. And making the shot. We're a minute and a half from halftime. Look at that steal right there. And lays it in. Might have seen on Harris County baseball page. Freshman team had their first game today and they won 11-7. Here we go. Nice lay-in for Harris County. Amari Gunn Eason with another basket. Hit a big three earlier. It's Harris County baseball's freshman team picking up an 11-7 win. Congratulations to them and Coach Casabucky getting his first win as a head coach. A Harris County alum. I know that meant a lot to him. Griffin's free throws up and in. And here we go, approaching the 1 minute to go. Shot misses. They're fighting for the rebound down there. Ball goes out, and it'll be Griffin. As Tyron Russell couldn't hold on to it. Running the clock down. Off the fingertips, they'll go back to the county. Look at that steal. Griffin goes for the points, and they'll go to the line for two. And that one misses. Here comes County. Shot clock is off. County can't get it to go. Griffin turns it over again. DJ has it. DJ lays it up and misses. And now it's Griffin fast breaking the other way to lay it up and lay it in. And last shot is not going to happen. See if it went out with any time on the clock. They're going to the locker room. That's halftime. It's all Griffin and Hamilton on Kudzu Sports.
At Glenn Smith Chevrolet. Let's kick off 2026 with a bang. We will not be undersold. Powerful full-size Chevy Silverados up to $13,750 off. Rugged mid-size Chevy Colorados up to $9,000 off. Enjoy no payments until springtime. Get your lowest price guaranteed today. Smart people from all over the USA come to Glenn Smith Chevrolet. Get ready to smile.
For the big, for the small, the short, and the tall. Peacemakers, risk takers. For the optimists, pessimists, exhibitionists. For long distance love. For the farsighted, nearsighted. For introverts and extroverts. For the thinkers and the doers. For old friends. Coca-Cola. For everyone.
At Jack Houston Memorial Hospital, our focus is you. Even though we performed more than 1,300 joint replacements last year, we treat you like you are our only patient. Your surgeon explains your joint replacement, so nothing is a surprise. Our team knows your treatment plan, and we work together to get you back on your feet again. That's why our hospital is recognized year after year as a leader in patient satisfaction and quality of care. Jack Houston Memorial Hospital. Excellence, always.
Whether you're building your business or finding your dream home, G2 Real Estate is with you every step of the way. Commercial or residential, our mission is the same, turning your vision into reality. With experience, insight, and a commitment to your success, we're more than brokers, we're your partners. G2 Real Estate, building futures one property at a time.
At Planet Fitness, there's strength in numbers. The number of different workouts to do.
1, 2,
Different clubs to do it in. Friends to do it with.
Looking good, everybody.
There we are.
And the number of ways to recover from it all.
You got this, come on.
And it all adds up to one membership, the Planet Fitness Black Card. Access any location, bring a friend anytime, and recover in the Black Card Spa.
One more, everybody.
We're all strong on this planet. Planet Fitness.
Hello, everybody. This is DJ Jones with the Sports Visions Morning Show for the best in local, regional, and national sports news. Weekdays from 6 a.m. to 9 a.m.
You can find the Sports Visions Morning Show on Facebook, YouTube. Also, you can listen to us on Apple and Spotify by typing in the Sports Visions Morning Show, and download the Sports Visions radio app right now in your app store today.
Sports Vision 92.1. We are your hometown sports guys.
And welcome back in. Harris County High School, this Derek Moxley Concrete Service Harris County Game of the Week. Rick Beach with you. Don't forget, here we go with Griffin getting it to start the half, and here we go. And they mishandle it. Harris County gets the ball. Griffin coach walks off in disgust. I have a seat next to the Griffin police officer and gather his thoughts. So Harris County, they're coming down court. Puts it up. That was Miles Robinson. Then there's, I think that's Tyron losing his footing. Miles. Pass goes over the head of Amir. Griffin says, thank you very much. Stays Harris County ball. Atkins. See what Cam does. He wants to pass it off. Miles has it over to Tyron. Back to Atkinson. He's going to shoot a three. Atkins misses. And Griffin chases it down. There's a foul called on Harris County. Long three. No good. Harris County with the rebound. Cam coming in. Passes it out. Miles shoots a three, misses. And it's going Griffin's way. Griffin will try to take this momentum and battle for a state championship this year. Passing it down here, close to us, over the head. And a foul on Miles Robinson. Griffin shoots another three and misses. They go ahead and get the rebound and put the putback. And they got four Tigers over by the scorer's table getting ready to come in. Gunn misses that one. And here comes Griffin and pass on the breakaway. Layup is good. Cam Atkins rolling in, got three on him, bounce pass. It's going to stay Harris County ball. County going to try it again on the inbound. Aiden Robinson inbounding it. Miles will go to the line, it looks like. He will. Miles going with the one white shoe, one black shoe look here. Shot is good. Now the official has to go over to the book. Maybe they're checking the possession arrow. Let's take this minute to talk about next week on Georgia Alabama Sports Live with soccer making its debut this season as Alexander comes to town. And Tyler Dykes will be on the call and running the producing and running the camera. So hopefully we'll have Jake Harbuck from football season coming to help him, but it'll be Tyler Dykes and potentially could have Elizabeth Fisher making her first appearance during a game. She's done a great job, post-game and during game with football and last night with baseball. And Tyler said, heck yeah, we love doing this for the students. We like helping these students. If Ethan wasn't sick, he'd be sitting right here tonight doing play-by-play. And we just love getting these students. Last night, if you watched the baseball game here on Kudzu Sports, you heard Ethan Pettit do 7 innings of a great baseball game that Harris County came up short in. So next week, it feels like tomorrow how much we've been doing these back-to-backs. But next week it'll be soccer Tuesday night, 6 o'clock, the girls' game. Coach Kinsey and them girls get going. Then Coach Renner and the boys will play right after against Alexander. One of 2 games in the month of February. And I know there's nobody, even Coach Kinsey and Coach Renner ain't as excited as Tyler Dykes is excited for soccer. And, I'm right there with him. I'm so excited to listen to Tyler and watch him, get to do a passion he has for this game of soccer. And, why not get in there and call it and tell it more. I'm not a soccer, I'm not knowledgeable in the game. I can't help you. I can just tell you who's passing the ball to who and when there's a goal scored. And if you're watching, it ain't radio, you can see that. So Tyler can explain things to you a lot better than I ever could. And he's probably got a better grip on the English language than I got. So you can enjoy that as well. So we can't wait. Me and Ethan been talking about it, just get to watch and listen to Tyler Dykes make the call in that game. Then Elizabeth, if she can come and join in. Here's the thing about Elizabeth Fisher that, when she does these events, and there's a long 3, no good. Griffin fighting down there. Harris County trying to battle, make them earn it. Passing around, but this, continue my thought on Elizabeth. In and out. Bowden got the rebound. And out of bounds to win. Elizabeth is in AP classes. She's a sophomore. She has multiple AP classes. So, when we do get her, I feel so bad because I'm just swamping, responsibilities on her. I feel like I'm trying to push it all into one event. But bless her heart, she does such a great job. She does a great job writing articles for Kudzu Sports, which is a lost art, I believe, writing the articles. It used to be school newspapers. Now you see school podcasts and school newscasts. And I believe it's, it's good for students to learn that. I love Elizabeth wanting to write and how well she does write. And, pouring your emotion into that. And, I want to keep that going, and maybe some other students pick up on it. And hopefully her senior year, she could be the lead reporter for Kudzu Sports kind of action. And here comes Griffin back down court. And they make the bucket in. So a lot of things going on here in February. Baseball will be Monday at Columbus High School. Rematch from last night's ball game, where Columbus scored early, then held on. County had a shot late. They also had a Dejon Elder solo blast over the Tiger Eyes. And that'll be next Monday. It'll be on Georgia Alabama Sports Live, but Ethan Pettit will be on the call. Don't get your feelings hurt, Harris County. He's going to be giving a neutral broadcast since it'll be a Georgia Alabama Sports Live broadcast, not a Kudzu Sports. Him and Tyler will be together on that one. I believe Tyler's doing it. Tyler don't even know yet, but I'm sure we'll figure it out. If it's a Tyler, I don't know how you're going to remember not to put the Kudzu ribbons on there, but it's going to be a Georgia Alabama Sports Live. I think that's pretty. Amir shoots a 3 and misses, but we got a foul away from the ball. I think it's pretty cool that Thrift puts that trust into Ethan. He asked me what I thought, and 100%, I believe Ethan can handle it and can give a neutral broadcast and can do a really good job. And it'll be fun to hear Ethan Pettit on that call. Hope he gets it feeling better. About 2.5 minutes left here in the third. Griffin Bears all over the Tigers from Harris County. Here they come back down court. Passing it around. And hey, there you go. Isaiah Gilmore got the steal, gets it down here. Atkins wants to take the shot, and he banks it in. 2 minutes to go, 31-point game. There's a 3-ball misses. Griffin hadn't really been hitting the 3-ball. I'm sure that's going to be something the coach will be very upset about. His body language is shown. They've had a lot of 3-pointers come close, but unable to make them in. Pass it over to Atkins. Stop, puts it up. And here we go back down court. And foul on Amir Dunlap. And Griffin will go to the line. Again, congratulations, Coach Kasabucky, with the boys at the baseball field. Freshmen getting their first win in their first game as that shot misses. JV playing Thursday at home against Troop, 5 and 7 on the doubleheader. Go follow Harris County Baseball on Facebook. And Harris County Tigers football on Facebook. Follow them too. Shameless plug. Instagram. Harris County Baseball and HC Tigers football. And always Kudzu Sports on all social media platforms. Kudzu Sports _HC on TikTok, which I ain't had much action on that here lately. Harris County Tigers football and baseball getting TikTok pages. kind of took some of the fun away from Kudzu Sports TikTok, but I wouldn't have it any other way. I'd like to build up these programs. That's more important to me. And these coaches having that faith in what Kudzu can do and what I can help these school sports with. Passing it around. Puts a shot up and in. No why. The seconds down. And with this lead, we'll have to hit the GHSA rule book. And there'll be a 6-minute running clock in the fourth quarter. And we'll go to the fourth. It's all Griffin. And here we go. 6-minute running clock. Harris County senior night here. Ball moving all around. Missing. Here comes Griffin up court. Long pass. You can't get it in. And they're going to call jump ball possession Griffin. And here we go. County getting the ball going. Going to be joined now, Tyler Dykes, grabbing the mic. You know, we had a kind of crazy start, Tyler. You had to got the handheld. I forgot my headset. And we would have had a complete disaster if you didn't happen to have another headset with you, so I appreciate that.
Yep.
And, you know, I think my headset's sitting up in the press box at the baseball field. And, you know, you're coming up. You've done a lot with Harris County, Kudzu. You was part of the flag football stuff.
Yep.
And helping Ethan out every game. Then you did the sideline stuff, put the hype videos. Coach Kinsey was absolutely crazy about all the hype video stuff. But to you, what makes Harris County special?
I think the community, because I did not grow up in the Hamilton area, Pine Mountain area. Basically, I would come up here for the Fantasy and Lights and the triathlon every couple years. So I did come up here a lot. But something that I've noticed, especially being in and around the high school, being in and around Hamilton, Pine Mountain, the whole county, it's the community. And just how everybody, you walk around Hamilton and Pine Mountain, like, you'll see people with Harris County gear on. You'll see the students. You'll see there's the restaurant that I pass by every day that when Harris County won the flag football state championship, they were congratulating a couple of the players that I guess are part of the staff's family there. Yeah. So it's just the community and how everyone comes together for the school. Like, because of me producing for Georgia Alabama Sports, I wasn't up here during the football games, but I can imagine the stands are full of supporters for the football team, for the athletics. You know, today we had senior night, and just seeing everybody here and the cheers that all these seniors got, that's the thing that stood out to me the most, being here at the school.
Yeah, you know, sports is still special. It's something about athletics. It's something about, you know, it's aggravating. You know, of course, I'm immersed in the sports world and, you know, borderline obsessed with sports. But when you see HC chat and you see some of these things, and it's like people don't get how important sports is and how it is to a small community like this.
And I was going to add, too, especially with, you know, the unfortunate events of, you know, Coach Dimitri passing. If you watched our coverage yesterday, if you didn't, go back to watch the first few minutes, you know, watching the community come together for the Dimitri family when they did the ceremonial first pitch. Stuff like that, it's just you don't see that everywhere.
Right.
But the county, you can tell it's a community. It's also, I mean, I go as far as say it's a family too. So
it is, you know, it's something, you know, Harris County unfortunately had to go through a lot. You know, we made mention of it after Coach Dimitri passing. I don't know why things happen up here that don't seem, you know, we had the double homicide with the 2 students, one at the middle school, one was here at the high school. We had the Colin Henson tragedy a few years ago with, but this community comes together in a unique way that is unreal. You know, and out of the Colin Henson tragedy, we got the Caroline Collin Foundation. You know, out of the Coach Dimitri tragedy, you see this because of TD kind of build up, and it's, you know, it's like we deal with tragedy. We take it on, and there's, you know, we'd give anything for the 2 young men to be back, for Colin to play one more football game, for Coach Dimitri to coach one more game. But it's like we just rally together behind these families, and it's just a unique place that just handles these things that is, for unknown reason, just keeps piling on top of us.
Yeah. And
we just keep embracing and taking it in and just, you know, taking these families under the wings.
Yeah, exactly. And again, like I just keep on reiterating what the community feel of the school, but especially kind of where I came from, you know, I went to Glenwood, graduated from Glenwood, and everybody, that almost in its smallness, you find the community and growing up with the kids, but here it's everywhere.
And then you
literally,
see this, you see it everywhere. And like you mentioned, you go somewhere and you see somebody with county gear on.
Yeah.
And it kind of reminds you how big of a part sports is. You know, when football team won the region a couple years ago, and, you know, just the feeling on a Friday afternoon, morning, and, you know, the girls basketball, and they start the playoffs, and this place is going to be packed.
Yes,
and
it will be.
People will come in here that haven't been here all year because they want to support, you know, and see the team advance and support these girls.
Yeah.
And you know, the baseball, you mentioned the Coach Dimitri stuff yesterday, that baseball field is going to be packed all season.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, it was like that for these kids when they was in Little League, and they just rallied around. You know, look at this crowd right now for this boys team, who unfortunately is going to fall to 0-24 this year. And Coach Ellison, she had a big job in front of her. She knew that when she took this. But, you know, I always tell people, it's like turning a boat around in the middle of the ocean.
Mm-hmm.
You can't just whip it around.
Yeah.
It takes time, and that's what she's got here. It takes time to start turning it around. And, you know, you'd like to see you get one win. They came close a couple times this year. But, hey, you know, next year they could use this summer workout. You got a young team coming back. But when she does get that first win, this entire community is going to be right there with her. They will.
Yeah, it's, again, for the boys that we're watching right now, it's been a tough season for them, as you said. Unfortunately, they're going to go 0-24. But if the team sticks together, the one thing that I've noticed with this boys team, though, is they hustle every play. If they continue to do that, work on those fundamentals over the summer and over the break, and then come back next season, I think we've got a strong team here. Just building that bond over the summer. As we saw, we have a couple seniors that are graduating from the team. So it's just with the team that you've got, growing with them, learning the game, learning the plays, and just growing together as a unit. So I think that's something this basketball team has to look forward to. I know football as well, and all that. So
yeah, you see a lot of freshmen. And then next Tuesday we mentioned soccer. When you got the soccer, you know, you're going to see a girls team that's got a lot of talent coming back. And you're going to recognize some of the names from flag football.
Yep.
Bailey Hetzel, who had a great defensive side. She's a big scorer. Aubrey Mertz, who had a huge game up at the Georgia Dome, the center for the flag football. She's a big-time player. You got the twins, Caitlin and Jane Riley. So you'll have, you know, a lot of fun that you're going to see on that girl. And, of course, Coach Kinsey is coaching the Girls, then on the boys' side, they're replacing goalie. They had replaced Mason, who had a great year last year. A couple scores gone off to college because Coach Renner had to replace some. So they got more of a rebuild going there. But they got one guy I want to keep your eye on is Nate. He was a kicker for the football team.
Yeah.
He looks like a football player. When you see him out there, Coach Watson and Coach Holbrook, can't say enough about Coach Holbrook's weight room. He's transformed so many bodies here in this high school, the baseball team. But Nate Batchelor, the kicker for the football team, when you see him out there, you'll see his name, you'll remember. But he's one that's going to be a fun one for you to watch. And
I'm looking forward to it.
I can't wait to watch you. You know, I want to come up here and support you in person, but I want to watch it at the same time. So I might go over to the other side and watch you on the phone while you're out over here. But we're excited about you, and I think
I'm looking forward to it.
It says a lot about you to step up into that role.
Yeah.
And I think, you've seen a weakness in what we had at Kudzu. Soccer was something that wasn't me and Ethan. We both struggle with, admittedly so. And, one of the things I do with Kudzu Sports, and unfortunately I've had to do it before, I like transparency. I like just being honest with people. Mm-hmm. And I'm not good at soccer. I'm not a good play-by-play at soccer. I'm not beneficial being there. I'm not helping nobody.
Yeah.
So it benefits you being in there, benefits the county with you being in there. And I'd be a fool not to say it. Go get them. Go in there and knock yourself out.
Yeah.
And, that just excites me, and, I think it's going to be fun.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I believe it was the last home game or first round of play. I did something with soccer last year, I remember, and the teams were really exciting. I think one of those games went to extra time, so I'm looking forward to those. Going to be 80 minutes a game, but trust me, they're going to be worth the watch. So be sure to tune in next Tuesday. I believe 6 o'clock is kickoff for the first match. But, yeah, I'm really looking forward to it, seeing how the teams are this year. I believe this is their first home game as well next week. So looking forward to it. And, of course, we mentioned baseball.
Yeah.
They got off to a strong start again. I commend the team for 2 points there by Griffin. But I commend what those boys did yesterday. Their first game that goes on the record, even though it was a loss, you could tell that they were fighting. You could tell, even with everything that's happened the past couple weeks, they came out swinging. They came out playing great defense. So they've got a lot to look forward to this year.
Yeah, it's kind of unfortunate with baseball. It's man, I was telling somebody today, it's been a few years since they won the opening game. And, the beauty of baseball, there's so many games. You get kind of going. But, Harris County has a thing now. They don't play another home game until February 26th.
Oh, wow.
So it's going to be a while before they're back at Tiger Stadium. But when they are, we'll be there as well.
Yeah.
Well, actually, the 26th, they'll be at home. But East Coweta will be in town to play soccer.
Yeah.
And Tyler Dykes will be on the call on the soccer. So Kudzu Sports will be over at soccer while the baseball team plays Monday's Mill, which, look, we talk transparency. Let's just say Monday's Mill baseball is not, where they would like it to be. So it's the better game would be at soccer. And we want to shine all these athletes, not just football, not just baseball.
Yeah.
So it's going to be fun. We see Solomon Sparks getting his curtain call, and DJ's making the free throws. He's the only other senior. You mentioned that.
Yeah.
You got 2 seniors on this team. Very young team. Let's see if now they're going to get DJ Holsley, who's unbelievable that he's even playing. He hurt his leg against Northside in football.
Yep.
Ambulance had to come out there to get him. Everybody thought his basketball season was over. I talked to him, being with the football staff, I talked to him that next week, and he's like, I don't think my mom wants me to play basketball this year. Worried about my leg. And for DJ to come out here and play, seeing his parents out here, it's so exciting. And I'm glad he got this for his senior year.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. I remember my senior night for basketball, I was in basketball, and it's just a lot of emotions come through, like this is your last home game. So, of course, it's good for these students to be able to take it all in for their last home game here in this sport.
Yeah.
And that was a 3 right there.
Yeah, pulling it.
3-point basket. But something I want to mention, too, where we're talking about all the sports and everything, is if you are in the Hamilton, Georgia area, come on and support your Tigers through all these spring sports that are about to come up. Basketball is ending, wrestling is wrapping up, the winter sports are ending. But if you are in the Hamilton, Georgia area, be sure to come to Harris County High School, to Tiger Stadium, to the baseball field to support these Harris County Tigers. And, of course, if you can't make it, as Griffin hits a 3 to end the game, course, if you aren't in Hamilton, Georgia, be tuned in on Kudzu Sports for all the Harris County action this spring as we wrap up winter sports. And that is the final. It goes Griffin's way, 63-31. Unfortunately, Harris County does end the regular season 0-24. But again, as we were talking about, as they go to the summer workouts and as they go into the future, there's a lot of hope there that they could grow together as a team, that they can work on the fundamentals and come back onto the court next season stronger than they were this year. One of the great things about this is it can only go up from here, and there's a lot of room to the ceiling that they've got. So
yeah, and I think right now everybody in these walls at this school has 100% faith in Coach Ellison, and that she's going to be the one to turn it around. And I'm excited about being a part of that and watching it, and hopefully having it right here on Kudzu Sports in the future when she turns this thing around. But that's all we got tonight. Don't forget, Monday on Georgia-Alabama Sports Live will be Harris County at Columbus High School. Going to be another great game. You might get to see Nautilman pitch again. Remember, he's a Georgia Tech commit. You might get to see him pitch against Harris County again. As Harris County be trying to, this weekend they go up to Alpharetta for a couple games. So it'll be fun to see that, but that's on Georgia-Alabama Sports Live. Kudzu against Alexander. So we can't wait to see you all there. Tyler, appreciate you hopping on the air.
Thank you.
Can't wait to hear you Tuesday. But for Tyler Dykes, I'm Rick Beach. We'll see you next time on Kudzu Sports. Go Tigers.